Here we go again, folks. Liberal cities now urging schools to bring back masks. How many times are we going to do this? Los Angeles and New York, of course, both leading that charge. California, here we go again. So haven't we learned anything from our disastrous choices during the pandemic? You'd think so. Someone whose medical opinion was censored when he sounded the alarm is a friend of the show, Dr. Peter McCullough, who joins me now. Doc, thanks a lot for your time. So you were censored by Twitter for speaking scientific fact, God forbid. Now there's a new study out there casting doubts in the effectiveness of these N95 respirator masks as well. Doc, when are we going to stop the insanity here with the masks? It's creating kind of a moral hazard where people really believe these things are protecting them.
Dan, I think that's a very important message. I'm outside the University Polytechnica in San Juan, Puerto Rico at the National Health Summit. And what we've learned is that, more and more data, including a randomized trial published in Annals of Internal Medicine, show even N95 masks are useless. And at this point in time, our CDC says we only need to wear a mask when we're coming face-to-face with COVID in a healthcare setting.
Doc, I wanted to get your opinion on this. Here's what Dr. Fauci just said about vaccinating young kids. I want to get your thoughts on this. Take a listen.
Since we've been vaccinated, how dangerous is it to be near our grandchildren?
If you're the grandparent, I would encourage my child, who is the parent of my grandchildren, to get their children vaccinated.
Doc, knowing what we know now about the vaccines, is that sound medical advice, risk reward?
Dan, that's using children as human shields. In the registrational trials of children ages 6 months and up, for severe COVID, there were more cases of severe COVID in the vaccine group than there were in placebo. The vaccines do not stop transmission. And Fauci has no place in telling seniors that they can't see their children. 86% of children have already had COVID. They're fine.
Yeah. Doc, one last question for you. I got about a minute left here. There's a shocking new CDC study out there showing that roughly half of high school students are having serious mental health problems. Upwards of 9% had actually tried or looked into committing suicide. I mean, if this isn't evidence that these lockdowns were a disaster, I don't know what is.
Dan, the effect of the lockdowns are going to last for years in the future. They've had irreparable harm on our young people who have been subjected to loss of learning opportunities, loss of professional opportunities. And to this day, and even here in Puerto Rico, Dan, they have to wear masks and be double vaxxed to even advance down here. It's creating great social harms. We should drop all of the vaccine mandates, drop all of the masking restrictions, and return to normal.
That's right. Dr. McCullough, thanks for your time. Really appreciate it.